Right, Jimmy here. I'm doing a drink tasting video at 9:30 in the evening. Now, I've got Mountain Dew Freedom Fusion, so I've had a few Mountain Dew drinks. I don't really plan on having the whole can, I just plan on having a tiny little bit just to have something just as a refreshment, and then I'm going to be laying in bed, etc. I'm using a can of Monster to prop my phone up, but it's also a drink that I want to try, which is called Rio Punch, which I've got from the petrol station. So I've got this, which is Mountain Dew Freedom Fusion, with a blast of lemonade and peach flavour. Flavour spelled wrong, but it's got no U in it. It's FLAVOR. I'm just seeing if it actually is from America. I'm just seeing if it is. NY, yeah, it is actually American. Yeah, under the authority of PepsiCo Inc. Purchase NY, which is New York. Yeah. Okay, so it is actually from America. So this is Freedom Fusion. It says lemonade flavour, so thought lemonade at like this sort of time's relatively safe. Oh yeah, very much of the lemonade flavour. Yeah, it's just lemonade. There's no fancy way of going Freedom Fusion, etc. It's just lemonade. It's just lemonade. Honestly, you go through all that effort of the decoration of the can, and you have it, and it's just lemonade, which is good because it's lemonade. But then, like, you go through all that effort of the decoration and the can, and then you have it, and you're like, oh right, okay, it's just lemonade. This feels weird that this is actually like I'm back to making videos like where I'm not like at like so many videos private, because I've uploaded all my footage from my holiday stuff, Rose Grove, Big House from a couple of days ago. So there's literally just this, and then like I'm gonna have the build up of like videos on my phone to make into fragments from between X date to another date. Tell you what, it's a nice flavour, but you would just buy lemonade. You'd just get a can of lemonade, as opposed to, oh, I'm gonna get a Mountain Dew Freedom Fusion can, which has the very same flavour. And one thing I'm going to say before I do cut this off, I think I should centralise. There we go, that's better. I've just been sitting to one side. Mountain Dew Freedom Fusion tastes like lemonade, pretty much. Which hence it does say at the bottom. It does say at the bottom as well that it does say with a blast of lemonade, so you kind of know what you're getting. Is in a couple of weeks' time, I'll be going to Blackpool for just a day stay over. But typically when I've gone on days out, I have had like 3-4 hours of being in that place. And then I've been like, whoa, yeah, done. Get the train back to wherever, and then whatever. Like when I did Micklefield or wherever, South Milford. And I was there for 2 hours. Like just for like 2 hours, and I was like back on the train, done. Whereas Blackpool, I'm going to be arriving at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Don't check in till 3. And I'm staying in the hotel for the football stadium, Bloomfield Road. Check-in's at 3 o'clock. But there's a game for the EFL trophy, which is Blackpool versus the Liverpool under-21s, which is at 7 o'clock. So I've got a pitch view from my room, so I can watch the game whilst I'm in my room, don't know about the angle or whatever, but I'll be able to watch it. Yeah. So, and there's that as well. So I'm going to check in, but my idea before I check in is to, when I get off the train at Blackpool, is to get the tram network that goes from the North Station to Fleetwood, up towards Fleetwood, and then be like, oh, well, whatever time the next tram is from Fleetwood to the very bottom of Blackpool, just have a wander or whatever, because I think it's going to be like, it's not going to be, as soon as I get there, there's going to be one just there. I just arrive. And then like, because I've been to Fleetwood last year before already, so I explored it quite well. And then like get the tram going all the way back down the coastline to the bottom, which is like Squiregate, Stargate, I think it is. Like you've got that, and then the tram from the south bit back to the north bit. So I've done 1, 2, then 3 tram journeys, and if I can hopefully do that before 3-ish, and I don't have to get to my room for like between, I mean I can check into my room after 3 o'clock, so the thing is like I can check in maybe at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, who knows, and then that gives me then an idea of what to walk. If I want to do some walking, I can see it visually without having to walk, but I'm on the tram networks. So then I'm like, oh right, yeah, I can walk that bit, I can walk that bit. But I think what I want to do is walk to explore the south bit, and then also like get on the train from the south station to maybe like Lytham or St Anne's, and then like do a bit there, do a bit here, do a bit here. Because been to Blackpool many times, know the gist of it, know the area, been with Ryan, been with crew, been with family, so even been on my own, so I know like that's there. Yeah. I said I weren't gonna have this, but I'm gonna have it. So I don't plan on going on any more days out now, from now to when I go away in November, because in very quick time I went from Micklefield, Golka, then my Rose Grove, and then my big house with the dogs just a couple of days ago. And that's just October. In my head I was like, oh, I'm going to go to these haunted scary place names. They're just too far away. Just go to places that aren't far away. Anyway, I'm going to put that down. I mean, I have my ideas. I have my ideas of like getting a bus to Huddersfield and then getting a lift back with my dad, because that's something I've done before and I can keep doing. Or with my mum, who knows. And then yeah, just do that. I mean, supposedly just do that. Alternatively, there's the same way of like getting a lift back, but also getting a bus to Brighouse and then a train to Huddersfield, and then get the lift back, possibly. Yeah. Anyway, and one last thing before I wrap up the video. So, talked about the Blackpool, talked about the can. My most popular upload, if you got to this point, my most popular video on my channel for a very long time was my Bradford Broadway M&S video, which is 7 years old, 7-ish years old, and it had like the amount of views it has, and I thought there's gonna be no way I make videos that are gonna become more popular than that. And last year, or a couple of years ago, I made a Google Earth video, Coletto Fava. Didn't think really much of it. It didn't really get watched when it got made and put out. But then recently this year, it's just gone boom, like that. And that is now my most popular video on my channel. Why, I don't know, but I thank you, all of you. People were commenting and I'm like, oh, Coletto Fava, and I'm like, yeah, it's the pink rabbit in some hills in Italy. I'm like, okay. And then suddenly it got to 1,000 views, and I'm like, last time I watched the video it was like only a couple of hundred. I'm like, okay. And then suddenly I started to see it slowly go up and up and up and up, and I didn't really think much of it, thinking like, oh, it's just gonna get to like maybe 2 and then stop. And then it suddenly got to the point where it was gonna upload, where it was gonna get past my uploads for Bradford Broadway. I was like, shit, this is actually gonna happen. And it'd be kind of weird if my upload count went more than my Perfect Place video on my Shorts channel. And what's really, I don't see this ever happening, is if that happened, and that did happen, on my animation channel / vlogs channel, which is the Death of the Temple Run 2 characters, which has, I think it has 100k, like 100k views on it at least. Now, if my video for Coletto Fava gets to that stage, then wow. Well and truly wow. But it's not too far off 10k. Anyway, gonna wrap up the video now. So, Cannes holiday, Coletto Fava. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. I'm gonna upload this. Gotta charge my phone up. And then, oh yeah, so surpassing 1,000 videos on this channel. Yeah. Oh, and also nearly 2,000 videos on the Shorts channel. So thanks for watching for now. I'm going to charge my phone up because when I was doing this, it was at 44%. I kid you now, it's going to probably be at like 30%. Thanks for watching for now. Gonna have the rest of this, and goodbye.